Hey, it's Wayne Carini from F40 Motorsports. We're about to list a 1961 Jaguar XKE Roadster on Bring a Trailer. I want to talk to you about it. So this is a very special car. This car belonged to Dave Garroway. Dave Garroway was one of the most famous people in the world back in 1950. He was the first live television broadcast in the world with a show called The Today Show, which still goes on today. But Dave Garroway, more than that, was a car enthusiast. He had a Jaguar, a 34 SS100 Jaguar that he raced everywhere. And he raced it in Long Island and Lime Rock, Bridgehampton, everywhere. And he didn't think that it had enough horsepower, so he added a supercharger. And then in 1949, he heard that Jaguar was coming out with the 120 with a bigger engine. He was able to purchase an engine from Jaguar and put it in the SS100. So much for the SS100 though. This Jaguar I purchased a few years ago. We've got the original invoice here. It was, Mr. Garroway bought it in New York in December, and we've got the Jaguar Heritage Trust certificate here, and it was built 20th of September in 1961. So it's a 61. We'll come over here. With the paperwork though, I mean, it is a full list of paperwork from when Garroway owned it right till when I purchased it. We were able to do a complete restoration on the car here at F40 Motorsports. Seeing it was my car, it sort of got shoved to the back burner, but we were able to finish it. And it was purchased by a gentleman, and he's had it for a few years, and he's moving on, and we've got the car back at the stall again. It's this opalescent gray, which is beautiful. The car was originally white, but I think the opalescent gray was my choice of painting the car this color. It's got a red interior. It's got the additional hardtop, which I think really looks cool on the car. I love hardtop cars. So it's a wonderful restoration, welded louver car. So the bonnets, when they first stamped the first, I think it was 100 bonnets, they didn't have any louvers here. They were all solid. The car's overheated a little bit, so they decided to get the air out from underneath the bonnet. And they just cut some holes here and figured out, boy, it worked well. And so they said, well, we can't leave big holes there, so they made these louvers, and they're welded in, not stamped in. So the first early cars all had welded louvers inside because the original bonnets. It does not have the very, very early outside latches, but it still has the welded louvers. Known as a flat floor because the floor does not dip down. Taller people would really like that, so in later cars they did that afterwards. But this is a fantastic car, brand new wheels, tires, suspension. We went through the entire car, all redone. So we're gonna give you a little cold start here in a few minutes, and it's kind of gloomy and rainy here today, so we won't be able to take it out on a test drive probably till next week, but at least you'll be able to see it, see what it's like. We're going to give you a walk around a little later on. You'll be able to see the car from every angle. So we're about to do the cold start, so stay tuned.